welcome. It's me again, doing another video, something different this time. I'm going to show you guys my tattoo studio. So obviously I'm a tattoo artist, coming up to 17 years and coming up to 5 years in owning my own business, and I've never actually made a video on this, so I thought it'd be a cool one. I've got a pretty nice studio. I've got a chill day, just heading in to do a bit of cleaning and to do this video and maybe a little bit of painting, but I thought I'd show you guys my cool little studio while it's still around, while it's still in operation. You never know what's going to happen with me, especially. I'm so radical, but yeah, come along with me. I'm currently driving to work, so I'm on the Spit Bridge Road, a bit of traffic, but you know, come with me for a little bit of a drive down to Sydney. The studio is just outside of the CBD. It's in a suburb called Waterloo, and yeah, it's a bit of an interesting place, but anyways, come with me for a little bit of a drive and we'll get into it. Yeah, my mate actually lives up on those hills there. How cool. What a spot. But yeah, this is kind of like Manly-ish. Well, not really Manly, but this is the Spit Bridge. This bridge opens up a couple times a day and causes massive traffic jams. I was just stuck in that for like 10 minutes before, but we're on our way now and we're going to go over the Harbour Bridge, so we'll show a bit of that. And yeah, this is a good day to do some filming because the sun's out, the weather's been pretty crappy lately, but yeah, it's a beautiful day. Why not make a video? Why not show you my city, one of the best cities in the world. But yeah, it's a beautiful day. I'm gonna say it all day, it's a beautiful day. It is, it's a beautiful day. So yeah, anyways, let's go. Sorry if it's loud in here, my little car is really taking a beating. I've got a little Japanese K car, 660cc motor, turbocharged, but yeah, obviously we've got the exhaust and stuff done and bad suspension, so a little bit noisy, so I apologise in advance, but that's as good as we can do right now. Until I become a millionaire, then we can upgrade, but for now, I'm in my 33-year-old Japanese K truck. And just while I'm kind of thinking about it, I just wanted to say, if anyone's out there struggling, it's alright. I know life can be hard and life throws some curved balls at you all the time, and sometimes it feels like you don't get a break and everything's against you, all odds against you, and nothing's kind of going right. Sometimes I feel like that, you know. A lot of the time I actually feel like that because I guess the way I'm wired is for like, I just expect myself to be doing all these great things all the time, and in reality, like, you just do your best and that's it. As long as you're doing your best, and not even always doing your best, like you don't have to always be doing your best. You just got to be doing something, you know. As soon as you stop everything and give up, that's when shit goes downhill. But you know, for example, like obviously every year you want this year to be that year. You want it to be the year that you actually kill it and all your dreams come true, and every year kind of feels the same, but you know, in reality you're getting closer to your goals every year, every time you have this mentality. But as the days happen, it doesn't feel like that. But at the end of the year, you can look back and reflect and see all the good things you've done, no matter how bad things have been, and no matter how many curveballs have been thrown at you, you're actually doing well. And you know, I just had to have a little bit of a realization, like when I moved back to Sydney, you know, just after COVID and all that in 2020, I think it was 2020 or whatever. You know, I've done so much since then, but it doesn't feel like it. But I looked back and I had to go, I built a studio, I built all this clientele, I travelled, you know, I'm with this amazing woman now, like all these great things have happened, but you know, you have to actually look for it. It's not going to just be there. You have to look back at your photos, look back at your events, look back at things you've done, and you will see you've done things. This year for me has been hell, and it's only the 3rd month. My life has been absolutely rocked. You know, 2 years ago my dad had cancer in his throat, and it was a big thing for the whole family, just going through that and feeling like we were going to lose someone, and just even him going through that and watching it and seeing how the medical system works and all the things are involved in it, hurts just as much watching your siblings or your family or your best friends go through this type of shit. Anyways, that was kind of the start of it all, and you know, he had a good run after that. Like, he beat the cancer, and you know, he had a laryngectomy, which means when they take your voice box out, so he's got a synthetic prosthetic voice which he talks with, which is still hard for him. But you know, unfortunately, we found out, you know, about 3 or 4 months ago that his cancers came back, and it's worse. So you know, he's been doing chemotherapy for the last probably 7 weeks or so, 8 weeks, and just that impact again, and having to run around and be there for him and just get all this shit sorted and stuff. It's plays a massive toll on everyone, and not to mention that, you know, just 2 weeks ago on Sunday, so 12 days ago, I had to put my baby girl Bella down, my dog, which I had for almost 15 years. That was the hardest thing I've ever had to do and ever go through, and even today I had a little bit of a cry. And you know, I always like to kind of look back at pictures and memories and remember, and you know, it's alright to get a little bit sad sometimes and all that, but it just feels like I've just been smashed already. I've been absolutely pumped with that. Like, my dad's still going through it now, like, God bless him. Who knows what's going to happen? It's just, but what I'm trying to get at is, it's not going to stop me. I'm not going to lay down and cry. Well, I'm going to cry. I'm always going to have a little bit of a cry, but I'm not going to lay down and give up, you know. If anything, I'm going to reevaluate how I'm going to do things and move on forward. But if you're having a hard time, just remember, it's going to be okay. You just have to start looking at it differently. You know, have your grieving moments, you know, even if it's minor, like you lost your job or something. You know, it's alright to be sad. It's alright to not feel like things are okay. It's fine. Like, you gotta embrace those real emotions. You know, you can't hide it. You can't always laugh and think everything's fine. Like, it's not a big deal. Like, when things are a big deal, understand it's a big deal and cop it and see how you go. But yeah, that's my mentality at the moment. I'm really trying to stay focused, stay positive. I want to do some great stuff from here on. A lot of things are going to happen. A lot of things are going to change. But yeah, I've said it a few times now, but just remember, things are going to be okay. But you've got to work on it yourself. You've got to be involved in it. It's not going to happen magically. If things in your life are slow, just remember, it's only going to get better with the work you put in. That's it. I'm no professional or nothing, but this is the way my brain thinks sometimes. And yeah, it's hard to get out of those ruts and get your confidence back and get your energy back and your motivation. I go through ups and downs all the time, but you've got to put in effort. Like training, the more you train, the stronger you get, the easier it becomes, the more flexible you become. Same with life. It's all a game. It's all training. You know, we're constantly training. We're never really master anything. Anyways, enough of that crap. Let's get on with it. This is what it's like. It's probably like LA or something. Like, it's probably the closest thing you can compare it to with these kind of bridges and stuff. But yeah, this is Piedmont down here. Really cool little spot. Can't really see it at the moment, but yeah. We just parked up. Got a pretty good spot. That's my little truck. And the best thing about having a car like that is you get all the spots that no one else fits in. It's pretty cool. It comes in handy very well. But yeah, just walking down to the shop now. I usually park just here, whatever. There's not much parking around here, but you know, I know a couple sneaky spots. But yeah, if you know this suburb, Waterloo, it's a bit of a strange suburb. Big housing commission just at the back of the shop, so there's so many special people around here. Alrighty, so here we are. This is my little baby. It's a little bit messy, so I'm going to give it a quick clean. But it's a quick shot, and then I'll pull out my other camera and we'll get some better shots and stuff. But this is her. Let's do a quick clean and we'll be good. So we did a little vacuum. Gonna do a quick mop now. Just get it all nice and clean, nice and tidy. Then I'll show you all the little features of my beautiful tattoo studio.
So I'm just gonna call you now and tell you how I feel. Maybe I'll get lucky somehow and you'll come out tonight and let your wildest side consume ya. Come out tonight and baby, I just might seduce ya. Come out tonight.
Alrighty, so the shop's clean. Did a vacuum and a mop. Usually got to do that every day or every couple of days, but this week's been pretty quiet, so it's been okay. But here we are. I'm using my other camera. As you probably can tell, the quality is a bit nicer, but we'll do a little walk around. We'll show you all about it. But yeah, this is my little shop. This is my little baby. So pretty much I've had this shop almost 5 years now. We opened it up in 2021, I think. Can't even remember anymore, to be honest. Time flies. But I did a full renovation. I'll put some clips in here to show. But yeah, I did a full reno, ripped the floors up, put a new ceiling in, did all new lighting, all new power points. We put 2 air conditioners in. I put a couple stainless steel sinks in. Painted the walls. So many things. Obviously fitted the shop out with all the equipment, the beds, artworks everywhere, bits and pieces. I tried to make it so everywhere you look you can see something. And within the tattoo world and community, a lot of tattooers produce a lot of art. So most of my studio is full with other people's art. And okay, sorry, my camera just ran out of storage, so I just deleted some crap. We're back here. So yeah, obviously did the full fit out. Kitted the whole shop out. Beds, benches, shit on the wall to store stuff. Put all the lighting in, all these custom lightings. We'll show you in a sec. You know, we've got TVs everywhere. It's a pretty good little setup. Like when I came into this place, I didn't really have much of a plan or a look. It just kind of happened. Like I had a bit of an idea, but that didn't even happen. Like my idea didn't happen. Something else happened instead. And every 6 months or a year, I change a couple things. I just painted this little bit of a mural behind me here and started putting my paintings up on the wall. The idea was to turn this room into something a little bit different, where I do my little tribal tattoos that just look like this. Just so it's a bit more fun, a bit more of an experience. But then yeah, do all my serious tattooing out here with the other guys and be a bit more close to everyone. So yeah, I'll do a little walk around through the shop now. You can check it out and I'll show you some of my favorite parts. little bit about my tattoo studio. You've had a look around. You know a little bit of the story now. It's pretty crazy, to be honest. Like, when I found this place, it was sitting here for so long. I think, I could be wrong, but I reckon about 6 months to a year, unleased. Before I took it, I think people lived here because I did have to do a change of use. You always have to do a change of use, but I think going from residential to commercial was a bit of a big deal. Lots of paperwork, lots of digging up information about the building through the council, supplying them documents. So you pretty much got to get the documents from the council because they keep all the files, and then you got to give it back to them. It's a bit of a joke. Like, they should know about the building because they have all the information on file. It's really weird. Like, it's a pretty crappy process, and I've watched like other businesses open up within a week. This took me about 7 or 8 months to open up. Yeah, I had to do a pretty hectic renovation, but that didn't really take that long. I waited so long for licensing and documents and all that type of stuff. So in Sydney and New South Wales, you got to do a DA, which is a development application. So a lot of paperwork, a lot of fees, a lot of crap, just people coming out looking at your building. You know, you put in how you're going to fit it out, and then you got to get approval, then do the fit out, then they come out and check it and all that type of stuff. I'm trying to remember everything because it was like 5 years ago, so I can't really remember everything, but it was a process. But look, I'm not the smartest tool. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, and I still did it. But yeah, it's a you kind of learn as you go. You learn as you go, and that's it. And you're gonna make mistakes, and you're gonna get good at some things, and you're gonna fail some things, and you learn that doing this business. And I reckon it's one of the hardest businesses to open up, to be honest. Like, considering I waited so long, 7 months with council, tattoo licensing. So in New South Wales as well, you need to get a tattoo license, which they do a background check, police check. You gotta pay like a couple $1,000 for nothing, for a piece of plastic paper, and they take so long to process it. I think I waited, at least 5-6 months, and you can't do everything at once too. You need to do certain things before you can do the next stages. You need your landlord to sign off on your license. Sometimes they don't want to do that. They don't want to get involved in your business. They just want to sign the lease, because someone else who comes in, you don't have to do any of this stuff with them. Like, you just sign the lease and that's it. So it is a bit of a big deal. It's hard, and but you can do it, and it's all out there. All the information's out there and stuff. But anyone thinking of doing it, look, you'll know when it's the right time to do it. Well, actually, you won't know when it's the right time to do it. You just got to do it. And look, if you're questioning it, maybe you're not ready yet. But if you're confident and you want to come in and do a studio, then you just do it and see what happens. At the end of the day, you're gonna lose a couple bucks. You're gonna waste some time, but if it does well, you'll be laughing. But it is hard and it is tricky. But like any business, you get to the stage where you're like, you want to go to the next level. You want to have a business. You might need this space. You might need a certain space to level up and improve your skills. So for me, that's how I felt. I didn't really want to keep working for people anymore. I wanted to try this. I wanted to experience this. I wanted to see what it was like. I wanted to see if I could do it. What it would be like working with other people, being a boss, teaching and all that type of stuff. So it's been an awesome journey. We're still here. But this year, who knows what's going to happen. I really want to do a little bit of traveling, see the world, just one thing at a time, and do it like that. So that's my studio. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you got any questions, send me a message, leave a comment, like and subscribe. The better these videos go, it's obviously more motivating for me to do more, but this is something I really enjoy doing, making videos. I feel like I've got a pretty interesting life that only I get to see, but I love doing this stuff. I love showing people what it's like. Might motivate people to get out and do something different, or travel, open up a business, start a new career. Maybe you go out and do your own thing. But I want to start pushing these videos. I've got some cool trips coming up. We're going to America. Me and my missus Sammy, we're going to America in June. I'm going to Vegas for $1, and then we're going to do some traveling around. That's going to be awesome, so I'll document that as well. And then we're going to go back to Japan, my favorite place in the world, Japan. And I'm going to really document that place a lot better. I've got heaps of videos saved, but I never really do anything with them. They just sit there. I should put them out. But something with me, like when something's old, it's not good enough. It has to be new. And when I do something, I need to act on it straight away. So when I make a video, I need to post it straight away. So today, as soon as I get home, I'm going to start editing and try and get this up tonight. Because yeah, I just want to keep making videos. I want to get out there a bit more. I want to travel more. We live in an awesome country. There's so much cool stuff around. I want to show that. But yeah, anyways, that's my studio. Golden Tusk. I didn't even tell you what my shop's called. It's called Golden Tusk. This is Golden Tusk. This is my baby. I'm proud of it. You know, I love coming to work and I work with my mates. They're all good people. They all love tattooing. They're all just like me. We all got our own hobbies. We're all out there, and it's awesome. It's such a cool thing to be able to do and share. It's not like another job, like where you're in an office and working for a big tech company or something. Like you're just getting paid. You're just doing your job. Here, everyone is working for themselves, doing what they love, and putting in effort and trying to improve themselves and just be good. Like just run a good business, you know. Like I run this side of the business. They run their own side of the business, and it's just as full on, you know. So it is cool to be able to share it with other people and stuff. But yeah, anyways, enough of that. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I hate saying that, but you got to do it, right? Because this is YouTube. And you know, if you want to get a tattoo and you're in Sydney, if you're traveling or a local, message me. You'll find me on Instagram _yakisoba_ or just Google yakisoba tattoo and I'll pop up, or goldentusktattoo.com.au, I think, or .com, one of them. Send me a message. I'd love to tattoo you if you're passing by. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my little tour through Golden Tusk.